What's going on, everybody? It's Katie. My little girl just went down for a nap, so I've been working on some stuff. I uh, I got the regulator put on. I do not have it tightened up or anything yet. This morning I did go to the welding stores to see if they had parts I needed, and unfortunately they do not carry that small of ones, so I have to resort to ordering the parts I need online, which sucks because it's an arm and a leg for shipping. And it's ridiculous. I actually am paying more in shipping than what the parts are worth altogether, but there's nowhere else that sells them, nowhere else locally. I've tried calling the distributors of these places, distributors, excuse me, and it's just as expensive there because they've got to pay for the shipping, so they're just passing it along. I mean, it's just stupid that a 50-cent fitting is going to end up costing $1.50, almost $2 once it's here. But that's what I got to do, and that's what has to happen. So, whatever, I got to bite the bullet. I am going to go try to get all my T's and my 90s. Eventually what I'm going to do, when you're looking at this straight, I am going to bring the outlet of this and actually put it up above my fitting, so it's going to go up here. And the whole reason I'm going to do this is I'm building a wood structure for this to sit in, so when the tank gets empty, this regulator is extremely heavy. It's not going to be wanting to pull the tank over. And I also am building a backdrop for all the bubble counters because I do not want that extra weight on the small fittings that have to go to the needle valves. If I can release the stress on these fittings, my system's just going to work better, so I'll just take the extra effort and extra days and do it right the first time, so that way I'm not kicking myself in the rear months down the road for not doing it right. So it sucks, this isn't going to be up and running, definitely not today, and maybe not even this week. It might be in 2 weekends from now, because this next week and weekend my wonderful in-laws are visiting, so I doubt I have time to be a nerd and play. I bet I will be busy trying to pick up after them and cooking fancier dinners than what I'm used to while still working 9 to 10 hour days, plus driving back and forth and taking care of my daughter. So I'm not really looking forward to it, but that's what's got to happen. I'd much rather be in the fish room playing, but that's life. Lights aren't even on yet, guys. I mean, it's that early in the day. I did get all of the rest of my CO2 stuff in except for those fittings, which hopefully will be here next week, but probably not. I wouldn't hold your breath on it. Unfortunately, that's the life of DIYing, but just got to be patient. Things will get better. Look at all those farts though, guys. It's pretty, huh? Tanks over here, these are the only lights that are on right now. The baby tears, as you can tell, I have to do a water change. The one in the back is actually turning a little bit greener, so I'm hoping it will pull through. It looks like this extra light actually is doing some wonders on it, other than creating all this algae growth on the temples and whatnot. But so we'll see. We'll see if I can get these to pop out of it. Yeah, we'll see. I got to get down here, trim up all of the telecanthria, and as a matter of fact, I've got really bad algae growth on most of them, so I'm going to trim them down, get some debris out of here, do a pretty big water change, and hopefully I'll get them to pull through. If not, such is life, I guess, for me. Seems like the last couple of days, but that's what I've got going on. Got the last drawer face done, getting ready to drill that all up. 240 lights just kicked on. But yeah, that's what I've got going on. Hopefully you all enjoy your Saturday. I'm going to try to get out, like I said, get the rest of my T-fittings and all that jazz and get that set up. And maybe I'll get the actual stand built for this, so I'm not worried about it toppling over in the next tomorrow time frame. I've got some tanks I'm going to paint, stuff like that. So I got a lot going on top of housework, so stick with me, guys. Sorry about CO2 not working out, but that happens. You all know about that too, so yeah, Oh, I did find an even better place to fill this up. It's even cheaper. It's $1 a pound. So that's exciting. And I get to keep my tank. Woohoo! Yeah. All right. Everybody have a good day. Bye.